morning, everyone. Day 2 of Labrador West MINEx 2026. Today's thought leadership sponsor is brought to us by BEMA Construction. BEMA Construction are responsible for turnkey projects in remote areas, heavy civil, concrete, pumping, formwork, mechanical services from breaking ground to turnover. We are very appreciative of their sponsorship today, and we look forward to the day ahead. And our first guest of this Wednesday is Mr. Jordan Brown. Jordan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here today.
And I just want to, take a moment, Jordan, for you to introduce yourself, what your role is here in the communities, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, so last time I was on, in the last MINEx, I was here as the MHA for Labrador West. This time around, I'm here as the mayor of Labrador City. So a little bit of a career change in my favor, but it's been great. I'm from the area. I grew up here. My grandfather came here in 1958. So this is home. So it's just I guess a natural transition to be back home full time and being a part of my community.
And your transition from MHA now, Jordan, to mayor, and from one MINEx to another, what has that transition been like for you?
It's been good. I made some great connections at MINEx last year and talked to a lot of great people. And, it's kind of home for me because I started my work life in the mining industry. So a lot of people are familiar faces anyway. So it was great to reconnect in that. But this MINEx, it's a bigger. There's a lot more people here. There's a lot more activity. There's a lot more conversation. It's been great to see this. This is my 4th MINEx now. So it's been fantastic to see that there's interest in Labrador West, there's interest in Labrador City, there's interest in mining, interest in construction. So I like to say the more the merrier, and I think it's been a fantastic event, and I think the Chamber of Commerce should give themselves a big pat on the back for bringing all this together and having conversations about a very fascinating industry.
Yes, and I think Jordan, Labrador West, so Labrador City, Wabush, small close-knit communities for sure, and to be prepared to host such an event. It's so large. You have people coming from all across Canada, and Labrador City has been very well prepared for that. So it's been fantastic. I mean, the restaurants, and it just brings more business here to the community, even for a couple of days.
Oh, absolutely. Many cities, their big thing is conventions.
Yeah.
We're more into mining.
Yeah.
But a mining convention fits, and I think everyone looks forward to it. And so I guess the big change this year is. Used to be biannually. This is back-to-back once.
Yes.
So to see such a massive spike in participation in back-to-back events is fantastic. But it's good for us as a municipality as well. We're like adjoined to the mining industry. We operate a little differently than other municipalities or on the island does, because we're so connected to the mining industry that we kind of use a lot of their piggyback off a lot of the services that they bring in the area,
of course.
Which is great because we find unique ways of doing things, find unique businesses that can help us operate our municipality in that too. So it's been great that we get to look around and see what's available, and also what the mining industry draws in when it comes to make product, but also to people, and to from engineering to everything. So we shine a big spotlight on the LabWest area.
Yes.
And it's fantastic that we see that. But also you have the mining companies themselves, and they're here having discussions with the people here about where they're going to go in the future, what are their plans are. What opportunities are there for growth. So it was great to see that. We also had, government here, and they talked about, their support for the mining industry and what they, especially as a new government, what they want to achieve in the next 4 years of their mandate. And hopefully it aligns with what we want to try to do here as well.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing that we want to make sure that we want to grow our industry, we want to grow our communities, but also at the same time, we want to we want companies and stuff to set up base here.
Exactly.
We want them to make this as a jumping off point for the rest of Labrador, because we are the largest mining area in the province, and we have so much to offer. And because of places like LabWest, we were able to help Foises back in the day. A lot of people from here ended up going up there to help them with that. And like there's other opportunities in Labrador now, so we're a great jumping off point for that as well.
And even from my background, working with a consulting firm and having a strong presence here in Labrador West, the mining industry has been very good to us and to my career. And it's so nice to come here and see the excitement, Jordan. It really is, people say it, it's so exciting, but it truly is. And like you said, to have this event now yearly and to have a wait list is quite amazing. So
yes,
we're excited to be here, and thank you for interviewing and speaking with us this morning. We really appreciate it, and good luck in your tenure, and I'm sure you'll do great.
Thank
you. Again, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, and it's just great to to highlight the region and highlight my municipality and all the great things that we do. And before I go, I just want to say one thing. It's also coming up Labrador City's 65th birthday.
Oh wow!
So we've been an incorporated municipality for 65 years. So we have a big birthday coming up, and we're having we're having our annual Winter Carnival. It's a 65th anniversary theme. So if anyone is in the region, stuff like that. March is going to be great if you want to get out and ski or snowmobile or participate in community events. It's fantastic. So, Lab City and the Winter Carnival, 65 years. So we've been mining for a very long time.
Excellent. Well, that's very exciting, Jordan, and I'm glad you brought that up. So if you're around in March, then it'll be lots of fun.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.